Today is Wednesday, July 29th, and this is your forecast for the central United States. A couple of rough days, the last few, with strong storms moving through the middle of the country. Actually pretty quiet today across much of the Midwest. Not a whole lot going on. There is way on the horizon at the end of the loop here, our next system. You can see mostly that's going to dive south and east, but maybe some showers pushing through parts of the Great Lakes region. But overall, the bigger story is that we're starting to knock those temperatures down a little bit. 85 today in Grand Rapids, 82 in Detroit, 77 for you in Cleveland, 78 Chicago, still holding on to that heat there, Minneapolis and Des Moines. Down the Ohio River Valley, beautiful day, 80 or about that, Pittsburgh and Cincy, 85 in Louisville, 83 in Roanoke, 91 Nashville, maybe an isolated thunderstorm there in Nashville with a high of 92. Well, we are going to get warm as we go forward here through the rest of the week, staying in the mid-80s in Detroit and probably holding on to that through the weekend and early next week, popping up closer to 90. In Chicago tomorrow, maybe upper 80s, then we're back down closer to 80 or so Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, maybe even early next week as well. Looking at the south, we got showers and storms diving south and east. There's a front here, which is going to cause some trouble over the next couple of days in parts of central and northern Florida with some slow-moving thunderstorms. That could lead to some areas of flooding. That's basically the only area to watch. The rest of the southeast, from Virginia around our nation's capital all the way down to Savannah, it's dry weather, but it's hot. 99 today, the high in Savannah. 91 Atlanta. Can't rule out that thunderstorm out there towards Memphis, maybe just outside of New Orleans. 104 the high today in Dallas. You know, you're right at the edge of that dome of heat. You saw that all the way up there to Des Moines and Minneapolis and then points west. That's where that dome of heat is impacting the weather. Just typical hot weather here from New Orleans along the Gulf Coast down to Tampa and all the way down into southern Florida. As we look ahead here, I don't think we're going to see much change with the temperatures. We are very much in the dog days of summer, as they call it, upper 80s to near 90 through the weekend here in the southeast, probably 90s for much of Georgia. And in Fort Lauderdale, we got a few clouds this morning, scattered clouds this afternoon. I can't completely rule out a thunderstorm, but most of the time it's going to be dry, a 92-degree high, probably mid-90s here for the rest of the week, and then low 90s in the forecast for this weekend. Like I said, very much in the dog days of summer. This is the hottest time of the year, climatologically speaking. All right, that's your Wednesday morning weather update. I hope everyone enjoys the rest of the week. Remember that as long as you want there to be, there will always be a 100% chance of good things.